Roger Maris was more than just a name in the record books. He was a quiet giant who carried the weight of history on his shoulders. And in 1961, under the bright lights of Yankee Stadium and the shadow of Babe Ruth, Maris shattered one of baseball's most sacred records, hitting 61 home runs in a single season. But with that swing, he not only rewrote history, he sparked a national controversy, endured intense scrutiny, and revealed the emotional cost of greatness. Roger Maris was a professional baseball right fielder who played in Major League Baseball from 1957 to 1968. He is most famous for setting a new Major League Baseball single-season home run record with 61 home runs in 1961. Maris played for the Cleveland Indians, Kansas City Athletics, New York Yankees, and St. Louis Cardinals. Roger Maris' 61 home runs in 1961 surpassed Babe Ruth's record of 60 home runs set in 1927. This record was initially controversial because the 1961 season was extended to 162 games. While baseball commissioner Ford Frick initially suggested noting Maris' record separately, this distinction was later removed, and it was recognized as the official single-season record until 1998. Maris' record stood for 37 years, and until the 1998 season. And in 1998, Mark McGwire hit 70 home runs, breaking Maris' record. And Sammy Sosa of the Chicago Cubs also surpassed 61 that same year in 98, hitting 66. It's worth noting that McGwire and Sosa's records are clouded by allegations of steroid use, which has led many fans and historians to continue celebrating Maris' 61 as the clean record. However, Maris' home run record was controversial as well, as the previous single-season home run record, 60, set by Babe Ruth in 1927, was set during a period when Major League Baseball teams played only 154 games per season. And Maris broke Ruth's record in the year the American League Baseball season was extended to 162 games, hitting his 61st home run in the last game of the season, which led questions about the legitimacy of the record. However, if you look into the numbers of Maris, he hit his first home run that year in the 11th game of the season, so that he hit all 61 in a 151 game span. However, in 2001, Barry Bonds broke Mark McGwire's mark, hitting 73 home runs in the 2001 Major League Baseball season, setting the official Major League Baseball single-season home run record to what it stands today. And also, Bonds' records are clouded by allegations of steroid use, which still led many fans and historians to continue to celebrate Maris' 61 as the clean record. Roger Maris held the Yankees and American League record for 61 home runs in 1961, and that record stood for 61 years until Aaron Judge broke it on October 4th, 2022. Aaron Judge broke Maris' record for the New York Yankees and American League on October 4th, 2022. Judge's 62 home runs are the most ever hit in a season by an American League player. Unlike some National League records, Judge's achievement is celebrated as clean by many due to the absence of PED allegations. Roger Maris' 61 home runs in 1961 was a historic achievement that stood for decades and is still one of the most respected records in baseball, especially when comparing it to others who later broke it under different circumstances. So what are your thoughts on this controversial subject in Major League Baseball? Despite being surpassed numerically, Maris's 61 home runs are still considered by many baseball historians as fans as the most legitimate in terms of integrity. His record was set in a time of tremendous pressure, without modern training advantages, and against top-tier pitching. And just like Maris, Aaron Judge in 2022, his 62 home run season is widely celebrated as the new clean record, particularly in American League and Yankees franchise history.
Home run in the Yanks' 154th game. He hit his 60th 4 games later. Now it's the last game of the newly extended season, game number 162, and Maris's last chance. Tracy Stollard, a 24-year-old Red Sox rookie right-hander, will oppose this last Maris attempt to top Babe Ruth's immortal record of 60 home runs. And most of the 23,000 fans seem to be camped in Rogers' favorite spot, the right field stand. The Yanks at bat in the first inning as Roger Maris on deck. All season, the pressure on this 27-year-old Yankee outfielder has been terrific, but it couldn't be greater as the final curtain is raised on this gripping drama.
Here comes Roger Maris. Just standing up, waiting to see if Maris is going to hit number 61. Here's the windup. Fastball hit deep to right.